For today's active recovery day, we're gonna focus a little bit on some upper body mobility, release some tension from your shoulders, your neck, even in your jaw. Feel free to modify this however you need. I'll be showing you some different options based on your range of motion or experience, what you're comfortable with. At any point, if you feel any pain, sharpness, numbness, tingling, anything like that, back off of it. You should be able to breathe comfortably throughout the entire movement. All right, hey guys, we are going to start off in a seated position. So you can sit cross-legged like this. You can sit on your knees or your shins. You're also welcome to sit on a bench or a chair. Just find a place to sit that you can adjust your pelvis so that it's neutral and your spine so that it's long. Then relax your arms down by your side and find the adjustment of your head in space so that the back of your neck feels pretty long. And just start to deepen your breath. And see if you can encourage your breath to move more into the lower part of your belly rather than just high up in your chest. And relax your shoulders and try to relax your jaw. And release your right hand down by your side and start to drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. And you can walk the right hand a little bit further away from you if that feels good or more effective, or keep it pretty relaxed. And you don't have to pull your ear towards your shoulder. Just try to let the weight of your head do some of the work for you. And as you deepen your breath, and see if you can find some more length or release tension on the exhales. And then you can start to turn your chin down or lift your chin up. And if you want, you can take your left hand just to rest on top of your head. So you're not pulling with your left hand, you're just adding a little bit of extra weight, and so that you can create some more length through that right side. And take a few more deep breaths. And then slowly release the left hand if you've got it on your head. Walk your right hand back in and use your left hand to bring your head back up to center. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So start by taking your left hand to the side, drop your right ear towards your shoulder and just hold it there. Notice if there's a difference side to side. Notice if you've started to suck in your belly or create tension in your stomach, relax your stomach. Keep those breaths nice and deep. And you can try adjusting your chin up or down. And then if you want, add your right hand. Again, you're not pulling, it's just creating a little bit of extra weight. Hopefully we're just starting to release some tension and lengthen those muscles up and down through your neck, the top of your shoulder. And then when you're ready, release the right hand. Walk the left hand back in and use your right hand to help support your head and encourage it back up to neutral. And drop your chin and start to let your chin roll side to side. Take it slow, and if you feel any places that are especially tight or tender, just pause there and breathe. And then bring your chin back to center and forward. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And then try adding some breath into that. Shoulders go up as you breathe in, back and down as you breathe out. 2 more. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Make your way around to your hands and knees for a tabletop position. And try to move your wrists so that they're right underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Drop your belly, lift your chin, lift your tailbone, take an inhale. As you exhale, tuck your chin around your spine and try to push the ground away. And 2 more, deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more time. As you breathe in, try to stretch through the front of your neck and your belly. Breathe out, spread the shoulders, drop your head, and slide your pelvis under. Inhale to a neutral spine. As you exhale, sit your hips back towards your heels and come into a child's pose. So if it's uncomfortable for you to rest back onto your heels, or if your hips don't meet your heels, that's okay. Try to put a block or even a pillow underneath your hips to give you a little bit of extra support, or you can put a block or pillow right underneath your chest for you to rest your chest on. Reach your arms forward, keep your arms forward, and then start to walk your arms over to the right side until you find a stretch down the left side of your body. Try to relax your shoulders and breathe into the space that's underneath the left arm and between your ribs. Those muscles there between your ribs need a little bit of stretch, a little bit of length too. And try to send your inhales over into that left side of your body. And then walk your arms over to the other side. Deep breath into the right lung. And you might feel this all the way down to your right hip, and that's okay. Make your way back to center. Pull yourself forward to a tabletop position. Reach your right arm to the right side. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, thread your right arm under and through your left armpit and lay your right shoulder down on the ground. Start with your right ear on the ground and then use your left hand to give yourself a little bit of support, some balance, as you allow that right shoulder to open. The space that's just behind your shoulder blade or between the shoulder blades, try to let it relax. You'll notice your hips want to pivot and swivel. See if you can work to level your hips just a bit. If this feels pretty manageable for you, you could take your left arm behind you and deepen the twist. Your left palm would face away from your body. Or you can keep your left hand down and turn your forehead down towards the ground. Remember that whatever option you choose, you should still be able to breathe deep breaths throughout the entire movement. One more slow exhale. And then make your way back to center. All right, we're gonna take a couple cat-cows to neutralize your spine, drop your belly, lift your chin, take an inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the back, push the ground away. And 2 more, breathe in. Really relax your stomach. And breathe out. 1 more, breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, come back to a neutral spine. Let's do the second side. Left arm to the side, breathe in. On the exhale, you're gonna reach it under and through. Lay your left shoulder down. Use that right hand to give you some more stability. And then adjust your hips so that they're just a little bit more neutral. They don't have to be completely level, but you'll feel, hopefully, as you adjust the hips, how that lengthens the left side of your body, and it allows the left shoulder to release. Same options here. You can keep the hand down on the ground or take it back behind you. You can keep your left ear down or turn your forehead down. It doesn't have to be the same as the first side. As you hold this position, notice if you're gripping in your toes or with your hands. And try to let that tension go. A few more slow exhales. Okay. Unwind and make your way back to neutral. A couple more cat-cows. Drop the belly, lift the chin, inhale. Tuck the chin, round it out, exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, one more pose on each side. You're gonna lay yourself down on your belly, or on your stomach. Extend the right arm to the right side, and then turn your right ear to the ground to start. Left hand is gonna stay by the rib cage, and you're gonna use it to help press yourself onto your right side. You can bend both knees, or keep one knee bent and the other leg up. You can step that left foot behind you. You could keep this left hand down on the ground, or take it behind you like you did in that other pose. So we're looking to open up the front of your right shoulder, but you may need to adjust the placement or the position of your right hand. So you're welcome to try taking your right arm up a little higher or down a little lower. And sometimes it feels more effective if you bend the right elbow to a 90-degree angle and then roll yourself onto your side. And this should feel pretty good after a bunch of pressing and pushing. Hang out here. Use some inhales to deepen the stretch and open up your chest. All right, slowly release, and you're going to switch sides, left hand to the side, left ear down. Use the right hand and gently press onto your left hip. Again, knees bent and together. Maybe you use one like a little kickstand and adjust. And adjust the left arm so that it feels effective for you, straight or bent, high or low. Slowly release and press yourself back to a child's pose. This time you can keep your arms out in front of you or bring the arms down by your side and try to allow the shoulders to relax completely and take 3 slow exhales. Take your time. When you're ready, roll yourself back up to a seated position. Neutralize your spine, shake it out, and have the best day ever.